What's going on, guys? It's Rick and SX coming at you from American Truck Simulator. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I post new content on my channel. So today we are following up episode 6. We are extremely close to paying off our loans, at which point we will be kind of set to move forward with growing the business. Hopefully, I don't have to take another loan out, but we'll have to evaluate how that kind of goes. But otherwise, looking forward to this episode. So I guess without further ado, let's jump on in. What's going on, guys? It is Rick and Sex back with you for our next episode on our $1,000,000 challenge. So we have in the last episode we just delivered some stuff here to where are we? Bakersfield. We just delivered some stuff to Bakersfield, California. Um, we could. It looked like most everything was pretty inexpensive coming out of Bakersfield. Now, I don't really want to run empty. Kind of just looking through, so I was thinking we could take an aircraft wing. That actually might be right over here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So if we leave right now, we could go to Los Angeles. I'm gonna go ahead and set that as a destination. And there are quite a few jobs out of LA.
Drive safe.
Thanks, ma'am. There are quite a few jobs out of LA that do pay well. So, alright, let's see about this. Parking brakes set. We do need to kind of hurry because I do not want to
Turn left.
miss those opportunities because it took us forever to get out of here.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right and turn right. We got the green light.
Turn right.
Looks like a straight through this intersection. So we will do our best. Looked like it said it was about 4 hours from here to Los Angeles, is what it should take. I think on some of those jobs we had 11 hours. We'll go in and let's just double check. All right, freight market. Um, Most expensive one. Seriously. Well, I actually think I'm going to take this one because it's a shorter distance. We've got 12 hours and 50 minutes to get there. $27,000, 55 cents a mile. $55 a mile. I can read. All right. So that's what I think we'll do is we'll take that job, head into Northern California, unlock some real estate as well. That's highly unfortunate. My guy is tired. We've got 2 hours before I'm gonna need to sleep. That's not gonna work. We would need a 16-hour window. No, it's a 12-hour window, but it cannot be done. No way. Hmm. Okay, best laid plans of mice and men. Guess we'll just have to see what jobs are available when we get there. There really wasn't anything spectacular coming out of Bakersfield that was, I don't think, unless y'all saw something. Let's take a look at Bakersfield. There are only 3 jobs here. That's a lie. There are quite a few jobs. This is 55 cents a mile up to Sacramento. $55 a mile. Again, I can read. That takes us up to Sacramento. Okay, change of plans.
Okay.
That might be from the same place. It is. It is indeed. Kind of slow playing the acceleration because I actually need to move over to the right.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, will do. Sitting here behind 2 police officers. Make sure my seatbelt is on. Not doing anything I'm not supposed to be doing. Alright, so I do know that I'm going to have to sleep. And while I didn't check the distance, more than likely once I start accelerating, my distance to the tank is going to come down. Yep. So, I'll probably have to sleep and get fuel. Not that fuel takes a long time, because we're not driving a electric semi. Pull up to the security gate here.
This is where it ends.
My GPS is being quite dramatic today. I already tell it's going to be a day. Alright. So at $55 a mile, that's the best we're going to get here.
Let's do this.
Got about 12 hours to get that there. Where is this trailer? No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean 12 hours. I have 24 hours to get this where it's going. Which is more than enough time with a nap.
Ready to go.
Alright, so we are hooked up. Let's take a look at our map real quick. So the direction we're headed. I'm wondering if I can get here. It's an hour and 47 minutes. I know that's further. Just this is not a place to sleep. I can tell you that right now. I've been tricked by that before. All right, we're just
Time
gonna
to hit
run.
the road.
We're gonna hope we don't get pulled over. Here we go. me out, sir. Let me out. I don't have time to sit here. The other thing that's not factored into that hour 22 is once I get onto the freeway, I'm going to be doing 5 over the speed limit. Not that that's a ton, but it might be enough to get us pretty close to our sleeping destination without getting pulled over. Assuming at some point these stoplights start working with us, not against us. And that there's no detours. That'd be the other thing. I didn't see a spot. I mean, I'm extremely hopeful that there are no detours. It'd really be just that one exit, right? So hopefully that exit is clear, good to go. But I've already seen quite a few police officers, so it's kind of a risky gamble. I don't really want to get a ticket because, again, that kind of defeats the purpose. Kind of defeats the challenge, road to 1,000,000, if you're going backwards all the time. So I'm gonna see if we can get up there. It looks like I got to be in the right lane to make a loop. Probably should have moved into the left lane to go around these guys. I'm aware that I am tired. I need to find a place to rest. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Go straight on.
Yep, will do. Got that green light. Alright.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Perfect. I was a little afraid he was going to back me up. And I wasn't going to be able to get through that light. But since he was the first car in line, all of it all went well. So, let's go. Technically speaking, I could make it on this tank of gas. So, interesting question. If I do that, just afraid if I select here. Alright, hour and 14 minutes. Pretty sure that's beyond my time. But, oh yeah, yeah. I got 30 minutes left before I'm supposed to go to sleep. I'm definitely getting a ticket. And I know that the speed limit is 55, so I should be doing 60. I know that. I was flying. again. Try not to get a ticket, but it's not like I can sleep in this day cabin. There's not a spot between here and there. Not that I saw, anyway. Maybe one will pop up fortuitously. If not, we're gonna have to risk the ticket. $321 miles to the tank of gas I've got. We're just under half a tank. I think in the last episode we went ahead and spent a skill point on efficiency, fuel efficiency, so getting a little more per tank than I was previously. I think the other thing there is I'd like to add larger fuel tanks to this truck. So if I was able to do that, we'd be able to maybe push it up to 700-800 miles in this truck on a tank of gas. So we'll have to see, I guess. Sleep is creeping in. That's not good. That is not good. All we're trying to do is get to the rest stop at this point. Alright, got the exit on my map.
Keep right, and then exit.
Dang it! $160 sleep violation.
Exit right.
We got close. I've discovered Fresno.
Go straight on.
Didn't feel like straight on.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left, turn left.
Turn left.
Alright, so it looks like it's at a dealership, maybe a Kenworth dealership. I guess we'll see here in a second. But they do have sleeping spots in their parking lot, so seriously. It's another $160. So far it's $320 in unnecessary fines. If this light would just change colors, I'd go sleep. Come on, come on. Oh, it's a Mac dealer. Okay. I discovered a truck dealership. Oh, okay. This is gonna be awesome. Like the Volvo dealerships, I'm gonna have to pull through the gate. The problem here is, and I'm sure no other truck driver is really gonna appreciate what's about to happen. I'm not gonna be trying to back into a parking space. Alright, let's get some rest. See you in the AM. Now the trick is I gotta get out of this parking lot, which means taking that trailer out this gate. we're good to go. Let's roll. Two cars, and it's mine.
Turn left.
Don't put your brakes up. What are you doing? Alright. That was their fault, not mine. All he had to do was keep driving.
Get
Alright.
ready to turn right.
After paying some fines for not sleeping, we're now back on our way in the middle of the night. Headed for our final destination. I've discovered a new viewpoint. Go ahead and set the cruise control at 60. Yep. Here in lovely California, where the speed limit is all 55 for a trucker.
Keep left.
So don't turn right is what she really means. So we should arrive around 8:40 a.m. Currently 4:16, which means we've got about 4 hours to go. We'll just see how this plays out. And I believe after this job, we should be able to pay off all of our loans. So we'll be in pretty good shape then. And then it'd be time to figure out what the best course of action to make some money is. I do think I'm gonna upgrade the chassis for. Haha, he's gonna think I'm sleeping. I'm gonna upgrade the chassis to larger fuel tanks. See if that increases the value of the truck. Because again, when we figure out assets here in a little bit, to figure out if we've made $1 million, I'm just gonna see what sell price on the trucks is, what I could sell the entire company for. So, if upgrading the chassis does not impact the sales price, that might be something we have to take into consideration as we figure out the best way to $1 million.
Keep right.
To Modesto and Stockton. Seriously? 320? I was going 5 over. That is miserable. Well, that's not going to deter me. I'm still going to do 5 over. That's just craziness. Y'all don't have any more important crimes out here than a truck going 5 over the speed limit? Like, that policeman didn't care. Just drove right by him and he was like, cool, have fun, good luck. Alright, there's a question mark on my screen right now. I don't know that it's going to count it, but oh well. I discovered Modesto. International truck dealer discovered, so it did count that. Alright, so we're here in Modesto. Sun is trying to peek out of the clouds, break up the morning or the evening darkness. Sure, it'll be a beautiful day. Right now it's 64 degrees outside. "100 Years of Kenworth." That's cool. I do apologize. I've cleared my throat more times than usual. I've got just a little bit of a something going on. Just feel like I'm not. Just feels like there's something in my throat. So clearing my throat a little more often than I normally would. So 53 miles to Stockton. Got 119 left in our drive. $180 miles left on this tank of gas. Before we get there, it'll be complaining that we're low on fuel.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alrighty. Get my turn
Exit
signal
right.
on. Go ahead and slow down a little bit. The police officers sure are out today, like they have a quota to meet. Alright.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Nothing next to me.
Exit right.
Go ahead and leave my turn signal on to exit. 25 or roll over. Yeah, about that. Alright.
Keep left.
Oop. Traffic has to merge left if you're staying on this road. Works for me. Alright, so right now our bank account has $12,600 in it. Hmm. This is what I was afraid of right here. So how bad is this impact? Because I had 76 miles left.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Keep left.
Now I've got 98 miles. Okay, well, that's not too terrible. Not ideal, but We've still got 8 hours to deliver this, and we're 2 hours and 19 minutes away. So while it wasn't ideal, we still got plenty of time. Got a little carried away there. I was doing 62. I really don't want another ticket.
Keep right, and then turn left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like we're turning left at this light. I'm going to move over to the left lane.
Turn left.
Alright, we are gonna come to a stop here. Kind of a seizure looking at my blind spot monitor. So what does it have us doing? Okay, because surely it understands that I can't go in a big circle and get back on the same road. It's just gonna have the same outcome. That would be absolute lunacy. Oh, good. A railroad crossing. Alright. Hopefully it's not a long one. So I would like to end up with making my delivery today. Now we have an interesting opportunity here because we're approaching a gas station. And so I'm more of a better safe than sorry type of person. I think I'm going to go ahead and fuel up, even though it's going to make my GPS lady mad. Not that I really care, but I just think that might be the smart play at this point. She'd be like, where is this? Oh, well, I've absolutely made a mess of that. Okay. No comment. Y'all just look away.
Finding a new route.
Shut up, lady. You don't have to find a new route. $4.99 a gallon. Yeah. I am fully aware that going the wrong direction into the pumps here.
Rerouting.
Yeah, you do that. I should have not have done that. When I realized my error, yep, I absolutely should have just turned around.
Turn left. Okay, let's find a new route.
I turned left. What more do you want?
Keep right.
Alright, so we are back on the road, full tank of gas. Still an hour and 54 minutes away, 80 miles. That is quite a lot of semis that came through there. Get some prime rib across the street there. I just feel like I just came from this direction. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Literally the same exact problem. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna have a little chatsies with this guy. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me, officer. Yeah, so I gotta go this way. I've got an hour and 42 minutes left on my drive, 74 miles. Because this is a smaller environment, I don't have, there's not another way to get where I'm going. So unless you have an issue, and indicate that by, I don't know, waving your hands up and down. Um, I'm gonna go through here. I'll go cautiously, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. I appreciate your time. All right, he seemed cool. He didn't do any hand waving or hand wringing. I'm sure if this doesn't work out, he'll give me a ticket for it. So far, so good, though. I think if you just ask people nicely, they're generally pretty pleasant, yeah? Alright. I won't do any zigzags or sliding, as those signs suggested. Alright. Things seem to be going okay. Oh. Alright. So we are coming to... Oh yeah, this guy had an accident? That's terrible. That is just awful. So what we'll do... Okay, y'all saw that, right? Y'all... Yep, that guy just hit the fire truck. Hey, can't park there. Alright, we are off. I didn't cause any of those accidents. That was idiots coming through there at 200 miles an hour, crashing into other cars. That was crazy. Somebody should have blocked the road off. Alright, so let's get to where we're going. 54 miles left, a little more than an hour. Not a problem. Let's go. Some cows over there on the side of the road. Airplane flying overhead. Just here in California. Heading north to make a delivery. Going to Sacramento to drop some stuff off. 36 miles. Home stretch. South Lake Tahoe. Sounds nice. Sounds like a nice getaway.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh. Keep right and then turn right.
Turn right.
I am turning right. I've discovered Sacramento.
Keep right.
Uh-huh. Will do. Looks like we'll be exiting at this exit, so I won't merge on, or I won't merge over.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Exiting right.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, I'm ready.
Turn right.
That's interesting. There's a policeman there. Not that I was going to run the red light. I was actually going to pull up to a stop and then turn right. But then that policeman was there and I kind of got nervous. So I was like, oh boy. But then the light went green, so problem solved.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alright, will do. And if that light stays green, we'll even
Turn
do it
left.
at some speed. Perfect. Speed limit's 45. Okay, there's a car that is basically under my bumper. Under my rear bumper. If he hits me and I get the ticket for it, I'm going to be pretty irritated. 45. 45.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, I will. Come on, stoplight, work with me here.
Turn right.
Of course. It would wait till I basically stop. Oh, what a wild situation. I'm making like one huge circle.
Keep right.
Alrighty, well, let's get on up here and take a right. I
Keep right, and then turn right.
don't know if I'm going to make this light or not. Quite a few cars between me and freedom.
Turn right.
Depot Park.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, here for delivery? Yeah, thanks, cool. I mean, I see the design on the road.
Exit now.
Yeah, done. Some trucks
Go
under
straight on.
wraps there. That's interesting. It's like secret proving grounds or something back here for. That was probably supposed to be a roundabout as well.
Turn right. It's all over now.
Alright, where are we putting this thing? Oh, basically right here in the front. Done. Alright. Just gonna back this thing into its parking space. Got plenty of room. In fact, we have so much room it feels like cheating. So we are more or less straight into this parking space. We were just a little bit outside the lines for the bay we're going to. Just felt like we might as well go ahead and straighten it up. Alright, truck is crooked, but we're in the lines with the trailer. Ta-da! Alright, 333 miles, 18 hours. That included 8 hours of rest, 63 gallons consumed. Grand total of 17,745. Definitely picked up a couple of extra bonuses here, so that's nice. So plus that fragile cargo bonus, that's always cool. Made it to level 8. I like that. Need 1,800 XP to make it to level 9, which is double this trip. But I guess we could go ahead and see what the current company. Oh, well, hold on a second. I think I don't know that I want to drive up to 1,000 miles at the moment. Guess we could go ahead and up the fragile cargo. The next thing I'm gonna upgrade to. Boy, decisions, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade fragile cargo. Okay, the only job they have is back down to Fresno, $6,500, at $25 a mile. So I've already disconnected. I am going to pull away. Pull up a map, see where we're at, what we've got around us. Okay, so we're kind of actually in the middle of nowhere. This is going to be a truck dealership. That's what that question mark is. This is a gas station slash way station slash place to sleep. I guess here's what we could do. Here's what we're going to do. This is going to be an exploratory drive. We're at $30,000. We are going to, I should have marked that on the map. We're going to head over here to this dealership. We're going to check out to see what it is.
Drive safe.
Thank you, I will. And then
Turn left.
once we get there, we will rest. I'm going to pay off my loan, which will leave us about 19,000.
Straight on.
And then I think that's going to do it for us today. Oh, probably shouldn't be going 50 miles an hour back here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I know it says roundabout, but
Exit now.
I think we have different
and
definitions.
then turn left.
All right.
Turn left.
I will, as soon as the light goes green. Thanks for asking. That felt close. That's a little trailer. A tiny little trailer. Nice looking sleeper cab there. So the thing about this game that I mean, it is what it is, but is that it does not allow you to sleep in a sleeper cab. And I think that's a little crazy, if I'm being honest. Because it defeats the whole purpose of upgrading to the sleeper cab, I think. Unless you're just looking for that aesthetic. Speed limit's 45 back here, which is kind of crazy when you consider the freeway speed limit is 55.
Keep left and then turn left.
Keep left and turn left. Alright, will do.
Turn left.
Take advantage of that green arrow. It's like being back here in a business park. Don't do it. Thought he was going to pull out in front of me.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Glad I looked. I almost rolled to that light like, yeah, there's nothing coming. I didn't see anything. Glad I looked. Alright, so we're gonna go, don't, no.
Keep right.
We're gonna go explore the dealership over here. See what it is we can unlock. See what all is what, and then we'll go from there. Might take a look at, because I know it's a dealership, so I might go to the service bay and just see what it costs to upgrade the fuel tanks in this thing. So let's go. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Oh, no, I actually need it back in the lane I was in. We're not going to Reading.
Keep left.
Keep left. Will do. The truck says it's 81 degrees outside. Beautiful, beautiful day. Looks like we're going to be taking a
And then exit right.
right here.
Exit right.
And once we get up this ramp, we're going to take a right and another right.
Right.
And we should be
Turn
there.
right. Turn right.
It would be great if that light stayed green. Perfect.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, what kind of dealership? What kind of dealership are we gonna have down here?
Get ready to turn right.
I am ready to turn right. So I knew that was gonna be here. That's a home base that you could potentially purchase.
Turn right.
I will say I don't feel like this would be
Here
the
we are.
place to purchase.
Safety
It is a Mac dealership. I wouldn't personally purchase that headquarters just because there's not enough businesses here. Your trucks would have to go quite a ways away, potentially, to find business, find loads. My trucks, not your trucks, our trucks, whatever. All right. So we are going to look at a couple things. The first thing I'm going to do, before I even look at what they offer, is repaying my loan. Look at that. That's nice. We owe nothing to the bank, and I can borrow 500K. All right, so what are we going to do here? Oop, not that. Do I have any maintenance that I should be doing? Tires, cab. What would all that cost? Nothing. Okay, I don't think that really did anything. Alright, so let's go to the truck configurator. The 300 is still our only option, not that I'd be looking to upgrade that at this moment, but at level 10 I think we get the bigger cab, and then at level 20 I think we get the full-on super camper, super sleeper. So we got a short 4x2, 6x2, which is what we're currently running. 6x2, but with that mid lift, you can lift that middle axle. Or 6x4. Now right off the bat, you can see that would cost us 10 grand, but it does make up for it in the fact that we can haul heavier cargo more easily. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. What do we got in engines? Right now we're running a Cummins, 400 horsepower, 1,650 foot-pounds of torque. There is a Volvo. There are actually two Volvos. I'm here kind of at the top end. There's a 475. Well, it doesn't matter because $22,000. All right, so let's go back. We'll say with what we've got. How are we looking down here? 13 speed. That helps in every way imaginable over here. 7,800 bucks. And it's got a retarder. So, what kind of cost would we be looking at if we did the 6x4 short? 19.9. And we would get a considerable amount of upgrade here. Oh man. Okay, so before we do that, because I think that's the route we probably want to go, let me see what this truck is worth. Because remember, if this truck, if the value of the truck doesn't change, this is not the way we should be going in the future. Alright, so right now this truck is worth $102,000. Need y'all to remember that. 102,511. Do I really want to sell it? No. So let's go ahead and go back in here. Select our short 6x4, upgrade the transmission. 18,696 about to go out the door. We get 15 back from the we get 15 back between the outgoing, the transmission and chassis we're getting rid of. All right, we're gonna spend 18 grand, which leaves us $1,200 in the bank, which is not good. But let's see if that cost is rolled into what the truck is now worth. So it was worth 102,511. It is now worth 112. So we spent 18 grand. We get 10 back. Okay. I'm not gonna say it wasn't worth it. We'll have to see how. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Hold on a second. That might have. I did not think about that. Okay, apparently I'm gonna start this thing up and move for it to recognize the fact that I'm on the service icon. Alright, so one thing I didn't look at when we were doing that is the 6x2 we had. Huh. So it looks like the tanks are the same. I wonder if, yep. So for $1,160, we could upgrade the tanks. Now, how does that math work? Oh, so it's not, not enough money, yeah. So it's not quite that simple. Because we also have to upgrade the side skirts. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the longer side skirts, but I don't have the money for that right now. So, I would really like to not have to upgrade I'm sorry, I'd really like to not have to get another loan right now. So from that perspective, here's what we should do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull forward into those spaces. This time I will only take up one space. See that? One space. Let's go ahead and sleep. I am getting some rest. Alright, so here where we are, let's go ahead and take a look at kind of what we could expect next go around. We're in Sacramento. Let's see if there's anything here. Make a run down to San Diego. Can make a run to Fresno, which really isn't all that far. At $53 a mile. It Looks like we would just pick that trailer up just north of us. A combine there, a harvester. Okay, tell you what, let's go ahead and select that.
Ready to roll.
She is ready to roll. Okay, so we will go load that trailer. We will go accept that job, load the trailer. And then once we've done that, we will call it a day. So I'm going to try to make it without borrowing anything. I've got $1,200 in my bank account. We have no loans.
Turn left.
We're completely paid off. So everything from here forward is profit. I mean, like, sort of.
Please, make a U-turn when possible.
Why would I make a U-turn? I don't think she realizes.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay. Yep. Ah, missed the
Turn
light.
left.
All right. So with that upgrade, basically we got a new drive axle. So now I've got 2 axles that drive instead of 1. And while you can't see it, we've got a new transmission with 3 extra gears and a retarder. So yeah, nice little upgrade there. We will definitely have to look at upgrading. So 762 miles in this tank, and it's not even full. We'll definitely have to look at. Well, that was wild. We'll definitely have to look at upgrading the fuel tanks. I think that would be beneficial, making less stops. So yeah, we saw that it was $2,000 to upgrade those because you got to upgrade the side skirts as well apparently. So maybe after this next job we'll splurge. Spend $2,000. Probably should slow down a little bit.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left, turn left. Okay.
Turn left.
Will do. Oh, that's the turbo gauge, turbo boost gauge. Alright. Hadn't really been paying attention to that, but kind of caught my eye. Come on, fellow Volvo trucker. Whew. Never thought they were going to get by me. So, okay, so 65 miles to go pick up this trailer.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right, turn right. Understood.
Turn right.
But then it looks like we're actually going to keep left, turn left.
Keep left.
Done. And done. Crap. Crap, crap. That was almost a huge error on my part. That turn definitely decreased as it went on. Alright. We are 45 miles away.
Keep left.
So we'll go ahead and pick up the trailer here in Sacramento and then head down to Fresno. Kind of figure it out from there. The good news is that's actually a fairly short drive, which means I should be good on both fuel and rest time, I would hope. It is a combine, it's a harvester, so it's a fairly large vehicle on the trailer.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Now, I guess if we really want to make sure,
Turn left.
you know what, gas was kind of expensive up here, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it'll be better in Fresno necessarily, but I think we can wait till we get to Fresno
Keep right.
before we fill up. Just because I've only got $1,200 in the bank right now and I don't want to spend it.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
All right, looks like it's right here up ahead on the right.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
All right. Just in case that car behind me is a police car. All right, so I think let's go ahead and pick up this harvester. We'll connect to the trailer, and then we'll get ready to go on the next episode. Let's see. Oh, both of those are here. Okay. So it's not a ton. It's 14,000 bucks, but it's a nice per mile reimbursement,
Let's do
paying
this.
job. So let's see, where is this combine? Looks like it's in the back of the shed here on the left. It's kind of funny. The gravel road. Oh yeah, perfect. Nothing says easy to get out of here like parking this right at the entrance to the road. I am hopeful and I think I can. I'll take a left out of here. All right, we'll go ahead and get out and connect the
Okay, here we
trailer.
go.
Oh yeah. Yep, all connected, got the hoses. Okay, so on the next episode, we will be hauling that combine down to Fresno, and then continuing our journey to $1 million. That said, as you can see, the last 7 days we made $125,000. We own this truck outright, no loans, no nothing. So we're in a pretty good spot to start just earning our money. The one thing, so $180,000 to upgrade this garage. Right now, we're the only driver that it'll support. We could upgrade that. Costs $180,000. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But all right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Had some interesting situations there with that detour that it was going to send us on over and over, I think. So glad the policeman let us drive through. Then we got to witness that insane crash. Hope everybody made it out okay. But going forward, we will keep moving along just like we've been doing. So, all right, well, I am Rick and a Sex. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And until next time, thanks for watching.